Welcome back, guys. We're going to have another match coming to you thanks to Western Digital and their Velociraptor Hard Drive series, as well as Cybergamer. This is the PSI STORM 2010 event. We're going to have Nirvana versus Adro, a lower bracket round 6 match, I believe. The winner of this goes into the lower bracket final. So this will be very interesting. Both players have been extremely dominant in the SCA region so far. I am unstable, and I'm joined here by Toby1. Mate, what do you expect to see from this one? Good, bad?
I'm expecting to see smack talk coming straight out of Adro right now. Just ripping on Red, saying, nah, he was a crap player. I just dominated him. And Nirvana, I don't know if he's actually a little bit scared about that one. Do you think that's going to, like, switch him around? It's going to, like, oh, yeah, I was thinking about going, like, forward gate and being aggressive on this map. Maybe I'll just wall or do something along those lines against Adro, because it's Adro, the surprise of the tournament.
Yeah, definitely a dark horse in the entire thing, but Nirvana is a very, very strong Protoss player. I haven't seen his PVZ in quite a while, but it looks like he's going for the pylon at the bottom of the ramp, and then so it looks like we might be seeing some expand build coming from him pretty quickly.
Yeah, just throwing it down low obviously does allow you to get a little bit closer towards that front big ramp. Keep the reinforcements pumping out, and of course pylon down nice and low too. I do kind of like that build. It gives you a little bit more vision, but then again, the Overlord also gets there faster. I guess a little bit more vision as well. Sees what's actually happening. I'd always like to keep a little bit more of a secret from the Zerg player, but Zerg still actually haven't. The drone, is there a drone? Has a drone even left? A drone hasn't even left right now. Adro has kept every single thing he's got inside his own base.
Well, Steps of War is a very quick map to get the rush distances across, and really that's a 2-gate coming here from Nirvana. Oh, we're going to see some early aggression. Nicely done. We did see Tenderstake do this as well earlier in the tournament. The Adro's Overlord is not going to see it yet. We do have... No, we don't have it.
Zealot. No Zealot.
No Zealot as of yet.
He's not supply capped. He's just decided to build up a pylon instead. With Andro's Overlord going to spot them all out here, the waypoints instantly get changed to on top of the Overlord, and now the Zealot goes into production line. Yeah. I'm not quite sure why you waited.
Sandro should have 6-pulled. Absolutely, this kind of build is destroyed by that kind of stuff. And here come the Zealots. So, what are we going to see here? We're going to see Queen coming out, lots of links coming out for Adro as well. He needs a lot of links to be able to deal with this. In the meantime, he could go on the offensive too. Another pylon going down for Nirvana. He's going to put a Forge right in between those, or a Cybernetics core. Try and wall that off, get an expansion up and running pretty quickly.
Yeah, he can't be aggressive with this one at the moment because really Andro is ready for it. Andro, in fact, is actually so much ready for it. He actually wants to go on the counter-attack. Taking out that probe, he's got a little bit of confidence behind him. And, well, maybe because the wall is actually not really there, he might be able to get in behind. There is a small gap behind that pylon. If he can go around the side, he comes in to harass the Forge down a little bit. And just to keep Nirvana on his toes there, three Zealots up. Still chrono boosting up another one with 2 in the production queue. But I don't know if Nirvana can keep this up at the moment. Like if he gets that wall off, fantastic. But Andro is still going to move out. He's going to expand. The first expansion has already gone down. In fact, it's like a quarter of the way through at the moment. And he's going to try and control this map from here.
Yeah, definitely. He is thrown in an expansion as well, so he's feeling pretty safe now. 5 drones at once for Adro, so droning up very, very hard. We're going to be seeing Yeah, no, we are going to see a cannon go down just in case of a run-by. Really dangerous here for Nirvana, though. These Zealots conforming a lot of the wall will actually be very susceptible to Baneling busts. But we are going to see an expansion go down for Nirvana and his second. Alright, there it is. So, no lair yet from Adro. I would have thought he would go in for lair pretty much as soon as possible while droning. But, I don't know, maybe... he doesn't have the gas for it. There we go, that's why.
Yeah, he's only running one geyser, and there are still 3 drones running on that one. There goes the second one too. They're going to bring down that probe, who's had another bit of a scout around the base, seeing the second gas going down. Obviously with the hatchery in the front, Andro is literally doing nothing but pumping out lings right now. And let's see if Nirvana can actually make the most of it. If he just tries to secure that first expansion, which he will be behind. Andro, of course, already has his expansion up. Drones pumping out as fast as he can for that guy. In fact, actually, no, he's not. He's just pumping out lings at the moment. There are actually no drones in the production queue. But Nirvana getting harassed here by Andro's lings, trying to pull those Zealots away from the photon cannon, as well as that little bit of a gap there, and not doing so successfully. But still, the harassment's still hanging around.
Yeah, he's not giving Nirvana any room to breathe. He needs to keep constantly looking at these Zealots because he can actually hit that gateway on the right-hand side without the cannon touching it. But he needs to be careful about these Zealots. More links coming in here. So Adro really has a few options right now. You can either go for a third base already, tech up to either Hydra or Muta, or even go for the Baneling boss straight up. But it's gonna be. I just want to see what he
Hydra.
does.
I love it how you're almost perfect on the timing of calling. It's like, you'll probably get a Hydra. Oh, hang on, the den just went down.
Yeah, well, there's only certain, like, in each situation, there's, like, quite a few options. It's just which one he picks and which one he feels like at the time. Like, to quote Day 9, you need a plan. And you can't tell what that is because so many different build orders split off at different times. And at that point, it was either Aspire, a Hydra Den, or a third hatchery was going to go down. So, here we go. We got gas coming down for Nirvana. He's going to have 3 gases.
Robotics.
Not getting his 4th as yet. Getting a robotics facility, though. So, we're going to be seeing some Colossus Immortal play from him. Interesting.
Yeah, CEO actually managed to pull it off at the moment. With that expansion, he does have all these options. So what, he's now going to be running 4 simulators, running through the drone count. Actually, let's see how many units are actually up. It's 34 to 36 at the moment. As I say that, it now goes up to 42 for Andrew, who is just pumping out the drones. 44 now. He is really wanting that extra expansion. He's preparing himself, already bringing down the destructible rocks, or is on the way. You're right, he does want to go for that third expo. Or second expo.
Yeah, definitely. But really, we've got the income tab here. We've got 38 to 50. So, Nirvana definitely ahead in the eco war there. But he is getting +1 weapons. He's getting his, and he's getting a Twilight Council as well. So we might be seeing that robotics pad was probably just for that observer, and we're going into Templar tech maybe. The right choice, though.
The Overseer already coming out at the moment from Andro. He knows that some sort of form of scout's going to be coming out from Nirvana right now, and that Overseer is going to be on the front lines ready for those queens to attack him, and Hydra's now too, which are on the field.
Yeah, definitely. Here goes the Overseer. He's going to see exactly what's up. 3 more gateways coming down for Nirvana. He is not getting any tech from that Twilight Council. Is he throwing down at Templar Archives? No Templar Archives as of yet. The Observer moving it out across the map. The Lings have now taken out those destructible rocks. So it's really up to see what Adro wants to do from here. There goes the expansion again. So we're going to have 3 base versus 2, your classic PVZ. But both players being pretty... They're being aggressive and they're putting pressure on, but they're not overdoing it, which is really good.
Mm-hmm. Now we actually see Nirvana spotting that second expansion with the Observer actually going straight over the top here. What I'm actually interested in, actually still trying to find the damn bastard, is where that Overseer is actually roaming himself around until he actually sees that Observer. Because at the moment, yeah, where the hell is it?
It's up on the top left-hand side of Nirvana's
Ah, there
base.
she is.
Yeah, but we do have leg speed coming from Nirvana out, and Immortal out, and Templar Archive, so I'm pretty sure that Immortal is out there in case... mass Hydras aren't that effective unless you've got a few Roaches mixed in to tank the damage, and that Immortal is going to be really good at getting rid of those Roaches. Also, they are a good swap to mass Roaches, especially versus this Storm tech.
Sorry, I've been waiting for that to actually happen for like the last 2 minutes or so, and it finally does, so I'm excited.
So we do have leg speed coming for Nirvana as well. That's going to help the Zealots just close the gap with those Hydras. Zealots actually do a lot more damage to Hydras than you think once they're actually face-to-face. But it's just that kiting ability that Zerg have. Hydras can do, like, they're one of the fastest units in the game on creep, but off creep they're just completely useless. They can't get surrounds, like the sentries outrun them, it's ridiculous. But here we go, so Nirvana going for a third base as well, trying to take down those rocks.
Yeah, they get down nice and fast with those Immortals and sentries behind them. Interesting to also note the fact that the High Templars are on the field with the Storm being researched, but at the same time we're seeing Andro for the first time. I think I've actually seen him do this well, so far tonight. Actually going for the Burrow. So Burrow's going to try and actually get himself in underneath it. Those Hydralists, if they pop up and are a bit of a surprise attack, that could be very, very detrimental. So I'm looking forward to seeing the timing of the battle which is going to come out here. We saw it in one of Andro's previous matches. It all came down to one big battle and who came out on top of it. And, well, this time around, let's see if he actually gets on top.
Yeah, we do have an infestation pick coming down from now. I'd like to see a hive coming out from Adro. Like, versus this unit mix, like, Brood Wars would destroy it. So Zealot heavy with Nirvana's Force. He does have storms and things like that. There's the hive coming. So let's see some... Probably not Ultralisks, because they're probably not going to be as effective as Brood Lords in this matchup. Or in this situation, just because there's so many Zealots. But, like, either one will work. This tier 3 is extremely strong. We got 121 supply for Nirvana versus 158 of Adro. Let's see this engagement. Is he going to be pushing it? No, it looks like he's going to go for that third base.
Yeah, he